Hi everyone, I'm Shaheen Fatima, Assistant Professor in the Department of Costume Design and Fashion, KSR College of Arts and Science for Women, Thrissangod. Today, the topic we are going to see is about fashion clothing psychology. First, we'll see the introduction of fashion. Fashion is much more than just the clothing we wear. It is a powerful force that reflects and influences culture, society, and personal identity. At its simplest, fashion refers to the prevailing style accepted and adopted by a large group of people at a particular time. This style encompasses clothing, accessories, footwear, hairstyles, and even makeup. The origin of fashion. Fashion is the sense of changing style of dress is tied to social class differentiation and the rise of mercantile leisure class. Historically, clothing served practical needs, that is production, but fashion emerged when clothing choices became expressions of the social status, identity, and novelty. Early examples include the sumptuary laws, which means restricting certain clothing to specific classes, and the dramatic style, which changes that began in the European Renaissance. Next one is the importance of fashion, the communication. Clothing acts as a non-verbal communication system which conveys information about the wearer's role, the status, mood, and group affiliation. Next one is economic driver. The fashion industry is a major global economic force encompassing design, manufacturing, marketing, and retail. The psychological tool says that it fulfills psychological needs like self-expression, conformity, and aspiration. Next one is the cultural indicator. Fashion reflects and records the zeitgeist, the spirit of the times, political climate, and the technological advancements of a period. Next one is the components of fashion. Here, the design details, texture, color, and the still out plays as the components of fashion. The design details says that specific garment features like necklines, collars, sleeves, pockets, button placements, and closures. These details are often the first elements to change seasonally. Texture, the surface quality of a fabric which can be seen and felt. It affects how a garment drapes and reflects light. Example, rough tweed, smooth silk, fuzzy velvet. Color, one of the most impactful component. Color choices are influenced by seasonal trends, culture, and psychology. Example, pastels for spring, dark colors for formality. Silhouette is nothing but the shape or outline. The overall outline or shape of a garment when worn. It is the most enduring component, often remaining popular across multiple seasons, even as details, color, and texture change. Next one is the roles in the fashion industry. There is the designer's role, the manufacturer's role, and the retailer's role. First one is the designer's role. Creative visionary conceptualize and creates new apparel and accessories lines, balancing aesthetics with market needs. Trend interpreter forecasts and integrates social, cultural, and aesthetic trends into commercially viable designs. Next one is the manufacturer's role. Production and sourcing manages the transformation of design concepts into mass produced garments, including pattern making, cutting, sewing, and quality control. Efficiency focuses on cost effective production methods and supply chain logistics. Next one is the retailer's role. The market interface acts as the final link between the industry and the consumer. Merchandising selects, buys, and presents the apparel to the target customer. Visual merchandising, stock management, and customer service. Next one is the fashion cycle. Introduction, rise, peak culmination, decline, obsolescence. Introduction. A new style is seen on designers' runways or innovators. Production is limited and prices are high. Rise. The style is accepted by early adopters and fashion leaders. Mass production begins here and the price falls. Peak or culmination. The style is at its most popular and widely accepted. It is mass produced in varying qualities and price points. Decline, market saturation occurs here. The consumers begin to tire of their style and seek out for the new looks. The sales decreases here. Obsolescence, the style is completely rejected and considered as out of date. This is the image of the stages of fashion cycle, the introduction, rise, peak, decline, and obsolescence. Next one is the type of designers. High fashion designers creates original, innovative and often expensive designs here, works primarily on exclusive basis, hot culture or ready-to-wear luxury lines, sets the trends that eventually trickle down to lower price points. They focus on prestige and artistic expression. Next one is a stylist. Does not typically create original designs but adapts and interprets the designs of others. Works for manufacturers to make high fashion looks commercially viable for mass production. Focus on marketability and translating trends for a target consumer. Next one is a freelance designer. They works independently selling sketches, patterns or finished designs to manufacturers or retailers on a contract basis. offers flexibility and often specializes in specific categories. Example, knitwear, accessories. The next topic is the international fashion brands. Women's wear, the largest and most diverse segment. Example, H&M, Zara, etc. Men's wear historically slower to change but has seen increased innovation and market growth recently. Example, Paul Smith, etc. Kids wear driven by durability, comfort, and safety, often following adult trends. Example, Carter's, and so on. Sportswear, a major growth area focused on performance, technical fabrics, and athleisure. Example, Nike, Adidas, etc. Cosmetics and accessories, high profit categories used to expand brand reach and accessibility. Example, Ray-Ban, Rolex, etc. So these are the images of the international fashion brands. Thank you.